Selling TCG singles can be one of the most easy entryways into the TCG space, whether that's selling your collection to be able to afford a more expensive single, or maybe it's like myself where you want funds to be able to start up your own business, make this maybe a full-time side hustle. There is multiple ways to sell TCG singles and package them. I've sold thousands over the past few years, and I found one effective way for about 24p per shipping to give a premium experience to every buyer that's on your store. And I've had thousands of reviews over the past year just to say how well it's been received there. So I'm going to share that with you today. So first, you get your order. So I'm going to use this Clefairy from the new Perfect Order set as an example. Beautiful card. I love how the art's done on here. Really clean, actually. And I've already put it in a penny sleeve, so I always say, like, you know, if you are storing any of your cards that you are trying to sell, always store them in a penny sleeve if there are of some value, aren't bulk or competitive cards that you're trying to sell on a whim. These cards should always be protected. So you've already got your card. Put that to a side. Next up, what I like to do, and not everyone does this, is use a sticky tab. And this sticky tab allows a buyer to be able to get their cards out of a holder. So I stick that back on the middle, and what this will do is this will add as a little tugging mechanism when it's in its top loader. From that point, you grab your top loader. Go figure, right? I like to use the Ultra Pro ones. You're not obligated to use that. It's just a brand that I've used and trusted for a very long time. There are multiple out there. So you find that in, pop that there, make sure it's all nice and snug. And you see how immediately this acts as a immediate point. They don't have to fish their fingers in, potentially bending and warping the card. This is a really easy way to just get your card out. Clients enjoy it from the feedback I've got. Next up, again, this is a team bag. What I like to do is put the card within the team bag here, slot it in, and that ensures that if in the worst case scenario that there is any movement in the shipping, whether that's in the postman's bag or, you know, throughout the depot, if it does move, it's got a second seal. This also gives you the option of being able to put something like a business card in, and it gives a really good overall aesthetic to when they open up their order. They're able to get their, almost like another unboxing, I think. So as you can see here, this is sealed, this is double, and this also, because of how thin it is, depending on the pricing of what you're selling, of course, this can fit in a C6 envelope, really snug. And what that allows is, when you sell your product, let's rip this off here, this can fit through the post box very easy. So if we're assuming that this is a UK small letter, obviously if you're in the US it might be the same. This is a large, so if it doesn't qualify for that, it qualifies for that, and the upcharge there is almost double the price at the minimum. What this allows is this to fit through really snug, but also have the durability of a top loader, a team bag, and overall a great possibility of getting to the place unharmed. It would have something exceptionally tough would have to break that, and that, again, sometimes that's just, you know, a circumstance you can't prepare for. I've never had that. I've never, you know, wanted to have that, but, you know, fail to prepare to fail. And then all you need to do is then put your label on here, and that allows almost a sealing of the letter to be able to ensure that the only person after this goes on to rip this open is going to be the person that has bought the card. That ensures that they are most happy when they receive that. If anyone is going to tamper with that, it will damage the entire envelope. The likelihood of somebody playing an operation to have the exact same envelope to do this in the post industry is not likely. So this is a great option and a low cost for 24p. You really can't go wrong. and I've had so many good reviews about that. I don't think there's any way that you can really improve on this unless you're going down like a really expensive route for tracking, you know, your cards in the thousands. But if you are selling cards in the thousands, maybe this isn't the video for you. This is a person like myself who is starting up a business that wants to get into it. Maybe he's using things like 2 pieces of cardboard to press the card between now. That's how I started off. This, for me, is the next step in professionally doing it. And I can't see any time in the near future that I'll change this method, because it even works with the 48-hour tracking. And that's obviously for your a bit more expensive cards that are over £20 in value. If you like this video, I'm going to be doing an entire series sharing how, what and why I do my TCG business and operations methods, sharing the secrets of the successes that I've had, the failures as well, because, you know, not everything always goes to plan. So if you do like this and you do want more, consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next video, and hope you have a lovely day. Ciao.